Hi guys. Okay, so I am just on the VDOE website and I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about what is coming out for math teachers. So this spring, the Desmos Calculator is going to be available online while students are taking the SOL. The option is still there this year only for them to use their handheld calculator. So starting spring of 2020, students will no longer be allowed to use their handheld calculator. At least that is the information that is out there right now about it. So the first thing I want to do is show you where you can go to get more information about the Desmos calculator. When you go to the VDOE homepage, so I'll start here, this is what it looks like. And you click on Standards of Learning and Testing, and you come over, and on the right-hand side, it gives a list of all the different subjects. And so this one is mathematics, because we're talking about a calculator. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it's the very bottom part. It says Resources for Assessment. The Desmos Online Calculator is located there. So this is the information that is out there about the calculator. So you can go through and read, and I would highly recommend that you do this. The overview, the benefits about it, implementation, and the features, talking about the accommodations, all of that information. So if I come down here, we're obviously only worried about grades 4 and 5, but like the middle school, they'd be worried about the scientific calculator. And these are the links to the implementation. So when I click here, and I believe that Lisa Bryant shared this with everybody in the classroom that April had created. Sorry, it took me a little bit to think about where it was located. But here is the link for it. And I will push this out to students on the little tab that they have, you know, the one that says MVE students. So here's what the calculator looks like. And this is what it will look like for the test. So I'm going to go back. And down at the bottom, they have all these tutorial videos. So I'm actually going to click on the introductory video for the 4-function one.
Welcome to a quick introduction to the Desmos 4-function calculator. Let's try a few simple expressions. 2 plus 1, 3 times 4, and 7 plus 6 divided by 5. As you finish each expression, just hit return right here, or press enter on your keyboard. In fact, you can enter all of your expressions from the keypad or a physical keyboard, whichever you prefer. Editing existing expressions is a snap. Just click inside an expression row and make whatever changes you need. We'll update the results instantly. Also, you can use the most recent answer in a new expression by typing or pressing ANS. Need to undo something? Just press the left arrow here. Go back too far? Press the right arrow to redo one or more steps. If you want to delete something, press Delete to remove a single character, Clear to remove an entire line, or Clear All to reset everything. You can learn more about the Desmos 4-function calculator and our full collection of math tools and activities at learn.desmos.com.
Okay, so that is their introductory video on the 4-function calculator, which I thought was very useful. I'm trying to come down here. There was something else. Okay, the accommodations, I think is what I wanted to do. Okay, so if you actually go, sorry, I clicked on it before I told you, right here where it says learn more about the functions of each of the calculators, you can come over here and you can click on one of them. So we'll click on for function. And so it links back to the video that we just played. And then it also shows you what's available and all of that sort of information. So I'm going to go back, all the way back. So the middle school would be looking at the scientific.
Welcome to a quick intro.
The middle school would be looking at the scientific for function video because the scientific calculator, because that's what applies to them. So when you come over here, students, I know in 7th grade had an accommodation for, like, if they were special ed, that they then got to have a calculator that had the fraction button on it. And so it looks like right here, this is the button, or this is the calculator that those kids would be using that does have that fraction button for them to be able to then type in a fraction. And I undid it all, but it looks like you just click on the top and the bottom, and then it shows you what your answer is over here. So I just wanted to show that one little feature so that that's not a worry for teachers at the middle school. But again, I would really suggest playing around with this and making sure that you read all the information about the calculator so you know what to expect next year. Again, it's going to be available online for the spring 2019 school year, or test, the SOL test. But students can still use their handheld calculators. But spring of 2020, you will no longer be allowed to use the handheld calculator, I think, unless there's extreme accommodations or something like that. But my understanding is not, so do not count on them being able to use a handheld calculator. I will push this out as a link under the MVE students bookmark for students to be able to have the calculator for 4th and 5th grade. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of that, and that's it. Thanks, guys.